many things. It can make you go insane, fear for your life, or make you say, what the hell? This can come from a lot of things in a video game, if it's the main character dying, a shocking reveal at the end, or just being plain crazy. So without further ado, I present to you the top 10 what the hell moments in video games. Shadow of the Colossus is a depressing game. It has depressing themes, music, and overall experience. Heck, the main story is about the main character Wander trying to resurrect his dead girlfriend that was destined to die. The story is depressing too. Can anything else be depressing? Yes, in fact, the ending. At the end of the game, Wander has lost everything. His horse, his emotions, and now his soul. Dorman, who you thought was your friend through all this and promised to resurrect your girlfriend, turns out to be the main villain and possesses Wander. Then the captain guy, I don't know his name in the slightest, creates a light portal to destroy Dorman. So, you get to control Wander as he desperately tries to reach his girlfriend, but eventually gets sucked in. Then it's revealed that Dorman half kept his promise. He resurrected Wander's girlfriend, but turned Wander into an infant so he can't be with her. Now, through all this, I only have one word that can describe Dorman. Prick! What can be said about Final Fantasy VI? Well, it was a revolutionary game, very awesome, and had one of the biggest what the hell moments in video game history. In game history, the pattern is hero wins, bad guy loses. Hero wins, bad guy loses. Mario, Zelda, every game you've ever played, the bad guy always loses and the hero always wins. Here, Squaresoft decides to change that pattern. In the very mid of the game, you have tracked Kefka and Gestalt, the main bad guys, to the place where the god statues are. Then, Kefka betrays their friendship by calling upon the gods to hit Gestalt with lightning and throws Gestalt off a cliff. Then he moves the statues around, disrupting the balance of the world. Kefka actually wins. He actually destroys the world. You know, that thing that villains always want to do but never succeed? Yeah, Kefka does succeed. Squaresoft took a huge chance here that could either make or break their game. It made us say, what the hell, but luckily this game was so awesome, it made the game. It was a big shock to me when I first played the game, and that's why it's at number 9.
It is done. The way lies all before you. Only she remains to be found. Awaken the 6th. Go alone.
This next one comes from Banjo-Kazooie, and I know all of you said what the hell when you first saved and quit and saw this. What the hell? Picture this in your head. You go into the night. Really pisses you off, doesn't it? Yeah, that's what happens every time you try and sleep in the nether. It pissed me off, it pissed you off, it pisses everyone off. I know because I've actually talked to people Now, first you look at it and you're like, oh, this thing isn't so terrifying. Till you realize it can teleport, is extremely terrifying, and is based off the Slenderman. Now, I'm going to tell you who the Slenderman is in these next, well, I'll show you some of his pictures. The Slenderman is a supposed urban legend that stalks and sometimes kills his victims. Not too terrifying when you think about it, but in hindsight, it actually is. And that's why this is number 6. Jak 3 was a fantastic game, full of awesome sequences, lots of laughs, and one of the most heart-wrenching things in video game history. First, let me introduce you to Count Asswipe.
It's Vega, you idiot! Oh my god, who the hell cares?
Most certainly not me. Anyway, let me introduce you to another person.
Serve no mercy. I should toss you both into the jaws of the desert. However, Sig, your years of service as our spy in Haven have earned you a chance to redeem yourself.
Seems like kind of a jerk, right? Well, his name is Damus, and over the course of the game, Jak and Damus actually become really good friends. In fact, Damus even comes out on the battlefield, even though he's a king, I might mention, to save Jak. And that leads to his death. So here he is, lying in Jak's lap, and he knows he's dying. So he says his dying wish to Jak, please find my son, and gives Jak an amulet that his son is always wearing, then dies. Then Jak has a flashback of himself in the past wearing the amulet. Yeah, Damus is your father. Then Count Asswipe comes out and lays this on you.
Yes, you were that child. I took you from Damus, hoping to harness your eco powers for my experiments. Then I lost you to the underground. You seem upset. Did I tell you too late? You were the son of the great warrior Damus. Oh, and he never knew. How delightful.
What am I son about that? I'm gonna kill that son! Psychonauts is an over-the-top, fun, happy game. But there is a deep, hidden, dark part of this game that will make you remember it oh so very much. When you go into Mia's head, as suspected, it's a giant dance party because she's always talking about partying. Party, 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 party. That's all she ever talks about. And I know Josh Scorcher and Rabbit Luigi have done this already, but I have to do it. So, once you get your levitating power, you notice just a little bit, there's a little obscure door. It's not a main part of the level. And when you go in there, you see the safety chest where the secret is hidden. And figments of Mia's imagination are children playing. Break the chest open and you see what Mia's deep secret is. Mia used to heed an orphanage. And one night she came home to find the orphanage on fire. And being the psychic that she was able to hear their dying screams calling for help. Now that's terrifying enough as it is. Figments of her imagination of children playing and a book about her past, her deep past. But just to make it more terrifying, oh, it gets much more terrifying. Go up to the other chest in the room. Mia describes it if you don't punch it as a party killer. That's a minimization. Break it open, go in, and there are the dead children calling for help. Just listen to them.
Lucky for you, I have my nightmares under control. These things can take you to a world of pain and practice. Now quick, let's get back to the party, okay? Barry, if you're looking for the makeout room, you've come to the wrong place.
Alright, imagine this. You're playing Left 4 Dead 1 for the very first time. Touched for the very first time. Where'd that clip come from? Anyway, so you get your shotgun and you know it's a zombie game by the intro, and then you go down and then okay. And then
Nothing wrong with me. Nothing wrong with me. Nothing wrong with me. Nothing wrong with me.
okay, before I freaking crap my pants. Number 3 is how gory and awesome Left 4 Dead 1 is. When you first played this game, you can't deny you loved it. And that's why it's number 3. The following video contains a thing that will make you say ew. If you do not want to say ew and have this thing permanently burned into your skull, click away from this video and go straight to number 1. Thank you, and have a good day. You know what really made me say what the hell in Saints Row the 3? Oh, a lot of things. Falling out of a plane, the nude mission, or the one most fighting with a dildo! Gross, right? Yeah, extremely gross. Made me want to vomit inside my mouth. In fact, just take a look and you will say, "Oh, gross," and then I'll give you an explanation of why this is so gross.
You can't stop me now!
Yes.
That was disgusting.
Oh my god. Do I have to explain why this is so gross? I mean, I know Saints Row the 3rd was completely over the top, but seriously, that's just disgusting. Come on, THQ. You don't need dildos to make your game good. You need good gameplay, and that's what Saints Row the 3rd was missing. No, the gameplay was good. The story was just really big crap. So THQ, if you're watching this, and you're probably not, please take the time next time to think about the story and missions instead of the gameplay. But keep the gameplay good. Please do it for your fans. Number 1 was actually very hard to come up with. There are just so many what the hell moments in video game history, and I just couldn't choose one. But then I remembered this. And I know a lot of you aren't going to agree with me here, but I hadn't heard about this before it happened to me. So this is my number 1 biggest what the hell moment ever. Now I know when most of you saw that scene, you were like this. LOL, she's dead. Ha ha! I didn't even like her anyway. But I actually had a deep connection to Ares, and I hadn't watched any spoiler videos before this, so I had no idea this was coming. It made me literally break out into tears. I'm not joking. And why? Because this game did a very, very good job of making you feel for the character. And I know Ares didn't really help you in battle that much, but I liked her. I'm Tron John. And the number one, sorry, I'm just getting a little emotional. The number one, what the hell moment was Ares' death. No, most you aren't gonna agree with me, but I liked her. I liked her. What did you do with your life?